Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic, and that is what we are going to do right now. Because we are going to make a well today. I think you already know what's in it, so let's get right to it. We are going to the beach. What are we going to do there? Well people, we are going to make mix up mobs, so let's get it. Are you not hyped for that? Could this rocket fuel up just a bit faster please? Hey, do you guys see John Cena over there? Neither do I, because you can't see John Cena. The Invisible Man just got married with Nikki Bella. Aren't they cute together? For now let's just concentrate on getting this bad boy into the air and onto the farm. We will feel like Neil Armstrong. A great step for the mankind and a good leap for all of the humanities. We should be good to go with the rocket filled up and all of the other things look to be in order. Let's leave this world. It is shaking so much. Why is it doing that? I guess we will never know. Just a couple seconds more and we are off into the Milky Way. I am ready to go rocket. Let's go whenever you feel like going. I am just preparing myself to take this flight. As you may hear from my voice, I am pretty nervous to what is going to happen. Wait, it felt like we just took off with our ship. Would it not be nice if we could turn on the radio in this thing? Too bad there is not a radio. But what are we going to do while we are on this journey? I think I am going to tell all of you a story that happened to me a couple of years ago. The year was 1998. I was on a ship that flies like this one. It was a rocket ship. It was only a lot bigger than this ship. Me and my crew were told there was a lot of gold in a ship that only appears when there is a full farm. The day was the first day of Easter, just like today. There was a full farm and we were all prepared to board that particular ship. We were searching for a couple of hours without any luck. But after a couple more hours the call was made that the spotter had seen a pair of rocket sails in the distance. Our captain of the ship had a quick look and confirmed it was the ship that we were looking for. We needed to gain some speed, so we raised all of the sails. It felt like we were warping trough time for some reason. We were going so fast, it was just unreal. We lost the enemy ship for a while when we had the option to go to a couple of different directions. We found the ship again and decided it was best to gain even more speed to catch up with the ship that contained the gold. We got closer and we went in for a look to know what the ship's name was. It was the ship we were looking for. We were loading up the cannons on the port side and we were gathering to confirm the plan. The captain told us we were going to shoot at around 500 feet. We did just that and the ship tried to flee. We quickly catched up and shot it down near the coast of a random planet in the middle of the Milky Way. The crew of the enemy ship ran onto the forest on the planet with all their guns and possessions, including all of that gold. They set up camp and sent out recon troops to spot if my crew were going in for the gold. But we were smarter than that. After a few days we decided that it was best that we went in. We took the escape pods and safely got to the floor. We saw some enemies on the planet but they did not see us bouncing around just yet. We got out of our escape pods and onto our next way of transportation. That was the farm car, a handy type of car that is built to ride around on the farm. It has a satellite and some pretty lit wheels. It only has one seat and we admired it for a bit. There were a lot of creatures on that planet, creatures that had to be taken down to get to the gold. I suddenly got hungry for some waffles. I looked for waffles in my inventory but I could not find any waffles. But even though I was very hungry I stopped the urge to eat. I was still hungry but I was going to fight for me food man. I whipped out a diamond sword to hunt down some space creepers. Maybe they taste like waffles. Darn it, now I am hungry again. Do you see how they have little backpacks on their backs? That is one of the cutest things I have ever seen. And I have seen some cute things. I have seen a baby hedgehog in my time. Have you seen a baby hedgehog in your time? No, I did not think so, my mate. Look at those teeny tiny jetpacks that they are wearing. There are even skeletons that are wearing the cute jetpacks. Let's hunt them down just for some good fun. Let's return to the escape pod first though, because maybe we can make something out of the darn thing. We cannot live in it or do anything else because it is too tiny to sleep in. We have to destroy it for greater purposes. What is that we just got? Is that just the rocket that we took to get here in the first place? Well, it is nice to have it, I guess. I still feel hungry for some kills. Maybe we can see some creatures over there. Oh my god, do you see this as well? These spiders also have the backpacks that I think are cute. Kokolinkle? I think not. These backpacks help the creatures to get around, just like Sandy the squirrel in SpongeBob. They also have these astronaut helmets. If you enjoyed watching SpongeBob man, comment down below something near the lines of Sandy riding that big fudging worm in that one episode. Maybe we can find that worm today on the farm. I think the farm has worms, because why would the farm not have worms? That just does not make any sense to me in my mind. Why am I thinking about worms when I can think about waffles and feel a lot better than that? I'm thinking about worms. Would worms not look cute with these jetpacks? Let's not go back to the car just yet. I want to make some more kills. I am now a hunter on the farm. People here call me the farm hunter because I hunt on the farm. If you hunt on the farm, you are a farm hunter. That is just how life is. Could it be that I was hunting just for fun? I did not feel anything when I was slashing zombies in half. It felt good, but it was time to upgrade. Let's whip out a bow and arrow and kill some creepers from. Well, alright, so we have found a way to hit the mobs back. Before we only could defend ourselves and hope for the best, but not anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We have found a way to attack them as well, and that happens next. So you people remember the video where we did some testings with the mob armors? Well, yes, we now know how to get in the biggest mob fortress without them knowing we are in, but something terrible happened where we lost 4 brave men. From that moment the mobs knew we had found a way to get in, so they started to increase their defenses and came up with a whole new group of mobs that we never have seen. We can really see how mad they are at this moment, but that doesn't stop us from trying to find ways to attack them. So alright, that is said, we now have to focus on the tests we are going to do for this research. Chip here has made some new experience with the mobs because my best friend Chip, yes, the almighty Chip, went into a mob stronghold with a lot of success. I will tell you the story. So Chip was chosen to lead the Alpha group into the stronghold. If you are asking what the Alpha group is, well, they are people all over the world of Minecraft with a lot of abilities to basically get everything done what they want. So it are really trained professional people that Chip was about to lead into a stronghold. Alright, so it was 7 AM and we got the green light from the general to start making our way to the stronghold. I was the pilot, by the way, and so we started. Nothing really special happened on the way to the stronghold, but when everyone jumped out I immediately heard people fighting like they got trapped. So what I did, I tried to fly low over them to scare the mobs away. I don't know if it helped, but alright, so I had to leave because my plane was almost out of gas. So I left the Alpha group there and waited for them to give me signal to come pick them up on a nearby airbase. When I was back at base of operations, I could watch Alpha team with the cameras they had on them. Chip had studied the stronghold for some time, so he knew where to go and what to do. Of course, as group leader you need to do that. So they immediately went to the mob spawner and destroyed with explosions. A lot of mobs heard this explosion, so they had to fight their way out with success. Nobody got hurt or anything, so they called me in and I could safely pick them up from the airfield. It was not really an airfield but more like an airstrip. It was kind of dangerous, I have to say, because it only was a dirt airstrip with no lights. So the first attempt that I did was a failure because I could not see where the strip ended, so I called in with Chip and told them to throw some flares on the airstrip so I could see where to land. They did that and I could safely land and take off, of course. So that is what happened with Chip and my some days ago. It was really exciting but a bit scary. But you know what they say, right? The more scary it is, the bigger you get. A wise man told me that. No, I am kidding. No, wise man here, go away. Wise man, nobody asked for you. Or did someone ask for the wise man? Because if you did, I will keep him here so he can say some wise things. Yes, you want that? Alright, let's talk a bit about the wise man then. So last week I went to the wise man to get a bit wiser. You know what I mean, wise. Yes, it's really nice to get wiser. So I went to the guy and told him make me more wiser. He laughed at me in a way I was getting ashamed. So he said, on what subject you want to get wiser? I had no idea, so I said, I want to get wise on a special way. So alright, the man started to talk about everything there is in the world of Minecraft. It was a bit boring, so I will only tell you the part that was interesting. He told me that I had to keep myself fit because the wise man said a strong fit guy is always ready for anything in the world. If you only sit and do nothing, you will never be ready for anything. So guys, stand up and get ready for anything that the world will bring you. Wise words from me, right? I like it as well. Alright guy, enough wise man things. Oh wait, before we stop with the wise man subject, I will tell you where to find him. You know the NPC villages, right? Well, there is always, well, not always but often, there is a guy with funny clothes on. Well, that is the guy you need to talk to. Sometimes he asks something in return. Just give him something to eat. He will be a happy wise man and tell you everything you want to know. So alright, as you can see at this moment we are in a secure place to test of the rest of the mobs that are new. I have no idea what to think of them. They are so ugly and just ready to kill and destroy. I can see that in their eyes that they are evil. Not a lot of people can do that, but I have those abilities, guys. The future prankster. You will have to continue when I don't prank anymore. The prankster legacy will never end. Well, give it on to our kids and those kinds. Hopefully we will prank everyone that could get pranked. Am I right, guys? Alright, so pranks will come later. First, this mobs are really strange and not all of them want to attack you. Well, at least they don't attack me. I have no idea why, but I think something went wrong with them spawning the new mobs. Maybe they had not enough testing time to get them to their top condition. A lot could have happened, that is for sure. Some mobs even look like Minecraft people. I know that sound really strange because we tried that tactic on them to look like them, but they are doing the exact same thing to us. We will need to have something or find a way to counter this as soon as possible. Maybe we should ask ASAN. They always come up with a smart idea. Most of the smartest people work in ASAN, so that is good. You don't know what ASAN is? Well, let me give you a small look back. ASAN, the company that did things with space, yes. So I was talking with them one day and we were talking about leaving this planet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, leaving the planet of Minecraft and start somewhere else on another planet where there were no mobs. They already discovered some planets where there were no mobs at all. The only thing that there was a big dragon, but if we would send the first men up there and we train them to find a dragon, then we could kill it and then send the rest of the Minecraft players. I know that is a hard job to do, but trust me, it is worth it, because then you can have a life without mobs. So the first thing we would do is kill them dragons, then start making a lot of rockets that could help us get a lot of people on this world. Then we start a small colony that can start preparing for everyone else that is going to come after that is done. We need to discover how to make spaceships. Those spaceships will we station in a big mothership, and with the big mothership we will head towards the new planet. Yeah, so that is ASAN for the people that don't know them. Oh, by the way, talking about ASAN, you remember that I got a task from the High Council to find the spy that was in ASAN. Yes, I found him by tracking down his computer. I got evidence that he was at the spy and everything. Ooh, guys, you know the sense now why the mobs came up with this technology to look the same as the spy. Give all the intel the mobs needed to make the technology. Yes, I should let the High Council know about this theory. They would be very interested, but I will do that later. Maybe we will get more information about these mobs. We have much more to examine. I don't think I will be able to examine them all in this video, so I am sorry for that, but you know I am savage, so I can do whatever I want. Alright, don't tell me what to do. I am an independent man that can do whatever he wants. Hahaha, no, I am kidding, pranksters. I am really true. Whatever you guys like I will do. So don't you worry about anything, because your boy Sub is here to save the day. Not only the day but the whole planet, yes. And of course we will win the fight against the evil mobs. Oh darn, what are these mobs? People, how are we going to fight them when they get evil? Will we be able? I have no idea, but it doesn't look that bright from where I am looking. Maybe we should really start getting ready with the rocket project. If that doesn't work well, then we will have a big problem. It would be this scenario: Houston, we got a problem. So yes, but let's see what will happen in the future. Maybe the mobs will join our side of the fight. I know that sounds a bit strange, but did you ever think of joining the winning team? If we could pretend we are the winning team, they might just join us then. Like, who would want to join the losing team? Yes, exactly, nobody. So that might be an option or a plan that we could do if nothing works. But the said, how is our testing going? I think we have seen a lot of the new mobs. Some look really scary, other just look scary. So alright guys, for this mob that I just spawned in, I am know something of, because our research team did some researching on this mob. So it is called the Goo Goat. I have no idea why, but they gave them the name. Maybe goo for and like, not the benzene quick. No, I have no idea. No, but as you can see, this goat slash dog slash no idea what it is kind of invisible. You can't directly see it, just a bit green. Yes, that is because he originally comes from the swamp, so let's call it a goat for now. This goat will be very useful in the future, I think, because we could just send him to a stronghold, get the information that we need, and get out without anyone noticing. But then the question is, how will we be able to let the goat join our side? We will first need to find a way to let him join us, maybe by giving him anything he wants, like food, gold, whatever. Then we need to find the rest of the goat mobs and let them join us as well. After that is done, we start making a place that will keep them protected and hide them, of course. The mob queens can know that they joined us, but everything will work if we keep an positive mind. Maybe I should ask Chip. Chip will probably know how to get things done. You know Chip gets everything done by just a few seconds. He could defuse a nuke if he wants, but that is not the case now. Now we need to pet the goats. I can remember that Chip has his own barn/zoo where he keeps his animals and also has his own staff there that are specialized in petting animals. I don't know if this is an animal or mob or whatever it is, but they would probably know how to let them join us. I once went to this. Always I will see you back in the next video.